We continue to follow breaking news today as the suspect accused of the mass shooting in Highland Park has pleaded guilty this Monday morning to all of those charges. Taking a look here at your screen of that suspect, this is Robert Crimo III, charged in the 2022 Highland Park 4th of July parade shooting, and again pleading guilty to all counts. Appearing in a Lake County Circuit courtroom, Crimo withdrew his earlier not guilty plea in the shooting, with prosecutors initially charging him with 21 counts of first-degree murder, 3 counts for each person killed, as well as 48 counts of attempted murder. But prosecutors dropped the less serious 48 counts of aggravated battery before jury selection last week. Today, the judge presiding over the case read the charges to Crimo and asked questions to be sure he understood before any open plea was read to the court. The judge said with the plea change, there would be no trial or further motions on the case. Sentencing will come April 23rd, but Crimo is certain to spend the rest of his life behind bars, with each count of first-degree murder carrying a natural life prison sentence. Crimo did not further address the court or ask questions before leaving that courtroom. A little bit more background on this entire shooting incident. You do see some of that video from that day on your screen as well, with authorities saying that the suspect confessing to police that he unleashed a hail of bullets on a crowd of people attending a July 4th parade in Highland Park back in 2022. That is a suburb of Chicago. During a court hearing presenting the murder charges, the Lake County Assistant State's Attorney said that Crimo climbed up the fire escape of a building above the parade, quote, looked down his sights and aimed, and fired at people across the street. He left 83 spent bullet casings and 3 ammunition magazines on the rooftop. Witnesses also described initial confusion as shots began, followed by panic as families fled the parade route through downtown Highland Park, which is an affluent suburb of about 30,000 people near Lake Michigan. Investigators said that Crimo initially evaded capture by disguising himself as a woman and blending into the fleeing crowd to get away from police. Suspect then borrowed his mother's car and briefly contemplated a second attack on a celebration in Madison, Wisconsin, before returning to Illinois, where police arrested him. Authorities said Crimo ditched the semi-automatic rifle he used in Illinois, but he had another similar rifle and about 60 more rounds with him. Now, dozens of people were wounded during the attack, including an 8-year-old who was left paralyzed from the waist down when the shooting severed his spine. It was a deadly attack, and we are just following the latest developments with this story, and that being that the suspect in this mass shooting has pled guilty to all charges in a courtroom this morning.